I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
What's good, y'all? Die Knicks podcast in the building. Late podcast doing halftime to Crunchtime today. Welcoming Julius Randle back to the Garden, man. Knicks have been up and down today. Kind of a weird game. Not really gonna get too much into no halftime report or anything like that because late coming in here, coming in hot. I was actually went to the gym. Left work a little bit late. Next thing you know, gym ended up being late. So anyway, I got to get that gym in. I know you guys can notice that I'm definitely losing weight and stuff. Can't really tell too much because of the way I'm sitting and then how baggy my shirt is. Actually, you can see how baggy this shirt is because this shirt used to be tight on me, and it's like extremely baggy, man. So been putting in a lot of work. Shout out to all these Knicks, quote unquote reporters and insiders, wannabe insiders, talking about Mitchell Robinson and how he looks. Mitchell Robinson is supposedly 268 now. You know what I'm saying? I used to be 268. I was 268 in August, and I ended up losing weight, and now I'm down to 220. You know what I'm saying? So fuck Mitchell Robinson. He's supposed to be in shape. He's a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of tired of that shit already. Tired of all these stupid reports like, wow, look how great he looks, man. He looks like he's ready to dominate the season, man. Fuck you. Anyway, he was already cursing already, man. So it is what it is. Shout out to all your favorite podcasters that all like to curse, but then shout out to everybody that always critiquing me saying that I curse too much, man. Man, fuck all you guys, man. But anyway, everybody in the chat, thank you guys for coming in here. Definitely appreciate you guys. As we get ready now, I see Julius and Brunson fighting for the loose ball there. Wow, and then Brunson comes and steals again. So Brunson and Julius getting mixed. You got Mikhail. Throw a pass inside to OG. Guys get easy buckets right at the rim and then don't take it. Just now again, OG got it again right at the rim twice and passed up the shot. Now Brunson comes in, gets into almost the same spot. OG gets it back into the same spot Brunson has. OG again 3 times gets into the same spot and puts up a bullshit layup. He was in that spot 3 times. 3 times just now in the same possession. I tell you, bro. They don't make them like they used to, though. But they're gonna say, "Oh, back in the days, they were plumbers, right?" Whatever. I'm eating some dinner. Excuse me, guys. I haven't eaten anything in a while, man. I got some Beyond burgers, Beyond hamburgers. You guys know I'm vegetarian. The Beyond stuff might not be good for you. But neither is like a pound of bacon. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You pick your poison. You're gonna get something. You just try to eat as clean as you can, eat as good as you can. I don't drink. I don't eat sweets anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get your shit off some kind of way. Speaking of which, you got Go Birds spinning, not winning. Gives it over to Edwards. Edwards, I don't think had a good first half, if I'm not mistaken. Gobert kicks it out to number three. Number 3 skips in that lane, gets that cross-court shot. knocks that down. I like the shot because he didn't fade. He didn't do a floater. He just came through the lane and put up a strong shot. Not no bullshit. Lee, whatever his name is, Hanlon shot. Brunson pull up jump shot, and this is that. Number 5 with the rebound. Let's go Knicks. Brunson kicks it out to somebody in the corner, and that's number 3. Number 3 is in the mix at every play here. Edwards gets the offensive rebound slapped out by number 10, I believe. Edwards is looking, gets it over to Julius. Julius on the right-hand side, and another weak side steal there by Josh Hart. That's like 3 straight steals from the Knicks. Edwards just blocked the Brunson alley-oop. Josh Hart gets a wide-open three-point shot off the back rim. No good. Edwards with the rebound. Here he comes. Edwards kind of walks funny, too. I feel like once he gets a little older, he'll probably have, like, knee issues or whatever, just based off the way that he runs. You know, kind of runs, like, on his tippy toes, but with his knees forward, kind of like RJ. A lot of slapping and whapping, a lot of offensive rebounds from both sides today. Edwards step back jump shot, he knocks that down. So that score is 70-64. I'm at the 8:33 mark. Josh Hart gets hit in the nuts again. I think he got hit in the nuts in the first half. He's holding his shoulder. So he's holding his nuts and he's holding his shoulder too. So did he bust his shoulder out the socket? Oh, come on, dude. That's the last thing we need. He's holding his shoulder. He's one thing is good is that he's asking to get up, but he's holding his nuts. I don't know what he's holding. He's holding a lot of different things. So I'm just watching Josh at the bottom of the screen there. He gets pushed from behind, and he falls backwards. So I don't know what happened. I'm watching Josh. So Josh collides with Jericho Sims. Man, Jericho Sims is like a wall, you know? He's like a wall. So he gets cracked by Jericho Sims, and I don't know what's going on with him. Because he was holding everything. He was holding his shoulder. He was holding his nuts. He's holding a lot of different things there. Hopefully Josh Hart is good, man, because we definitely need Josh Hart. Josh Hart and Brunson are the engine that makes this team go. You know, Karl-Anthony Towns is important too, man, but we don't go without Josh Hart and Brunson. Right now, looking at the box score, Brunson has 16 points. Today, Josh Hart is not really having the best game. 5 rebounds, 7 points. We can't expect him to get a triple-double every single game, you know what I'm saying? But usually he's been getting close to triple-doubles every single night. Jericho Sims finally gets some minutes. He didn't play one night, plays another night, doesn't play the next night. It's ridiculous, man. Today, 14 minutes. He has 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. I did want to mention that one move that he made in the first half, man. He got the ball and was like foul line extended, spin, posted up, spinning in the lane. Like, what? When he did that, it's like the whole court opened up. It's the same thing like when Mitchell Robinson used to do that. Mitchell Robinson, and like once a season, will make one move to the basket, and you're like, what the hell? Like, why can't he do that more often? You know, it's just weird, man. I just don't understand why. These guys, it looks like they have skill. So why don't they just use the skill? Why don't they let them use the skill? Is that the coach doesn't want them to do it? It's like do they control them that much in the game where like, okay, well, I know I can make this move, but I'm not going to do it because the coach doesn't want me to do it. It's like basketball is basketball, you know? I say this often. Basketball is a kid's sport. It's a child's game. You know, but that makes some people feel weird when I say that. You know? Oh, come on, bro. It's not a child's game. It's a professional sport. Whatever, man. Whatever you want to say. Phil Porto said that the other day at on the Nick of Time show when we was doing the nightcap. He said that. You know? I've gotten arguments on this channel by saying something like that. You know, I got arguments on Nothing But Knicks plenty of times over that conversation. It's legit a game. It's a game. You know, it's not Kumite. You know, Kumite is not a kid's game. You can get killed in Kumite. Fighting to the death. This is not a death match. This is a child's game. Literally invented for college students to keep them from killing each other because they were roughhousing. That's how basketball was made. Dr. Naismith created basketball because the students in his school were roughhousing and they were fucking up the campus. So he invented basketball just so they could have something to do. So it is what it is, man. Looking at Mikal Bridges, he's shooting good today. OG, you know, whatever he's doing too. I guess he's playing decent also. Yeah, but the Knicks need help, man. I can't call what it is, you know, but the Knicks need help. On the opposite end there, You got Anthony Edwards and Conley. They're both doing good. And also Naz Reid, 4 for 4 from 3 in the first half, man. So let's get back into action. Mishap there. Got look like Anthony Edwards kind of messed up a play there. Brunson has it now. He's coming across. Knicks haven't scored in 3 minutes and 46 seconds. How? With all the talent that we have. I know Towns is not there, but we should never, ever be like that without a field goal. Guys are getting tired, we have all this talent, and we haven't scored in 3 minutes and 46 seconds. I think we just scored just now, but come on, we got all this talent on the roster, man. We can't score. It's like ridiculous. Conley gets it to Julius. So to speak on Julius, they're actually benching Julius in the fourth quarter because Julius doesn't fit what Minnesota's doing. So, not for nothing, people get upset about that. I was talking about this at work today. I wouldn't mind Julius back on the Knicks. I feel like take Julius out and put Julius back on his roster, and it's exactly what we need. Mikal Bridges with a 3-point shot. Mikal Bridges, I don't like the way he fits with the Knicks. It's just something about him. If it was him and Brunson in the backcourt, I think it'll be fine. But I like Josh better. And I just think that we will be better off with a different player there. Not that Mikal Bridges is a bad player. It's just that he doesn't fit what we're doing. Mikal has it now. Mikal only helps out if he's scoring a lot. If he's scoring a lot, then it's great, right? But when he doesn't score, he looks like shit. OG in the corner for 3. OG's dope. Oh, look at Josh. Josh is back. But this guy OG is only good when he's wide open for 3. If he's wide open for 3, then he's great. But if he's going to the basket, he's trash. So that means we need to get a player that can create their own shot and score. Julius would definitely be really dope in that position there in the forwards, and also Julius can rebound. There's not many players in the NBA like that anymore. So Brunson, but the thing is, people are going to talk about the bad things that Julius does. But the thing about it, we don't have to have Julius doing the same things he was doing before. We're a different team now. He would have to fit in what the Knicks are doing, and I think if he did that, it would be fine. How do we get him here? I don't know. That's something for next year, or possibly when he's a free agent. I don't know if that bridge is burned or not. But Josh Hart is back in the game here. It's amazing. Josh Hart went to the back. I don't know what happened to him. And he's immediately back in the game, and now he's complaining. It's just crazy. Let me say what's up to the chat. Shout out to Geraldine in the place. Shout out to Trish. I'm thinking about Trish. Trish popped in here, and then she was upset at me, and it never came back. Like, wow. So Trish, if you're watching, man, come into the chat, say what's up. Hope everything is okay with you. Shout out to Nick Nation. Nick Nation said you was good. I need play-by-play out of town. Yeah. It's not on my Files mobile. Man. All right, so listen, for Nick Nation, got to get that play-by-play going here. Shout out to my man Kareem Grant with the angry diehard emoji there. I can't see it on my screen, but you guys can see it on YouTube. Shout out to Jackal. Cameron Payne, listen. Cameron Payne, we need to get him more in the mix. People complain about him, that he's trash. He's not trash. I just don't understand. He's averaged double figures in this league before and playing for teams that won 60 games. So the guy could play. He should play more. He should play at least 15 minutes per game. Like he should play more than that. Should play about 20, I think. The Precious has been getting a lot of love lately. 5 rebounds, 4 points. That's good, man, but I'm still not ready to start him either. He's just not active enough for me. Like he can make plays, but he's not somebody that I would like to have out there for 30+ minutes. There's something about him that doesn't say starter. Even though like he could look so great sometimes, but he just doesn't have that thing about him. But he needs to play 20 minutes a game. 20 minutes per game, definitely. McBride also, McBride, look at what he contributes otherwise. 10 minutes, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, only 2 points. He's another guy. But at the same time, he probably could use more minutes too, you know? But and on the flip side, who do we bench in return for these guys? You know? But the Knicks need to play these guys minutes, man. Get production from everybody where everybody can get a chance to contribute to the game. You know? Cameron Payne with 18 points today. He's a point guard. They're using him in the shooter spot. I would like to see Cameron Payne more create, with pick and rolls and things like that. I think that's when he excels. He can shoot the three, yes, but I think he excels best when he's actually facilitating, Scrolling through, we got Daniel Berry Sports in the place. Prezi the Boss, what's up? Scrolling through. Yeah, the Knicks complain every single play, man. Everybody needs to be traded. I'm kind of with that too, we talk about the Knicks all the time. In my spare time, if I'm at work, I'm on my phone looking at the trade checker, just thinking about different scenarios and stuff. I used to play 2K all the time, and a lot of times I would make trades with other teams just to try out different players, or I would play like the park mode, and I would just put different teams in the mix with Brunson or some other players or whatever era they were in at the time. You always want to see like what would fit better, man. To make the team better. As Julius shoots the top of the K3, misses it in and out. OG with the rebound, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson right hand side. Gets over to the middle, comes across the timeline. Now he's all the way into the paint. Bumps, kicks it out to Hart to the left-hand side. Swing pass to Mikhail, missed the three-point shot. He goes Edwards right-hand side with the rebound. He's coming up medium speed, in and out, pull-up jump shot. The pressure's all in his face, and he still knocked it down. These NBA players are unbelievable. Brunson coming across the timeline right up the middle, being guarded by number 3. Precious is there for the screen. Brunson still finds his way all the way into the paint, turns around about the restricted area, hits the turnaround jump shot. It's unbelievable. They keep sending all these defenders at Brunson. He just ran past everybody, spinned and turned and made the shot. Edwards, top of the key. He's being guarded by Mikhail. The NBA today, they complain about Brunson and doesn't pass, but Anthony Edwards does a lot of point guard duties for Minnesota, and they actually have Conley. Conley doesn't run offense for them. It's all coming from Edwards. So anyway, Knicks got the rebound, but the Minnesota Timberwolves made a foul. So Josh Hart is out there. He looks good. He looks fine. He might have got shaken up a little bit. He's moving his shoulder around, so I guess he must have popped his shoulder a little bit. Might have strained his shoulder. He's holding his left shoulder, but he looks good though. Mentally, physically, in his eyes and everything, body language, everything looks regular. But he is nursing that shoulder there a little bit. Brunson now coming across the timeline, being greeted by number 9 now. Keep putting taller players on him. Mikhail has it, takes the screen from Precious, kicks it out to OG on the right-hand side. OG drives, kicks it back out to Mikhail. OG's afraid to score, man. Precious gets it, dotted line, kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson gets over to the baseline, throws up a bullshit shot, no good. Precious slapping and whapping, no energy, no boxing out. It's weird. Now Edwards has it. Edwards has it right-hand side, being guarded by Brunson. Dotted line now brings it back to the three-point line. At the elbow, mid-range now. He lost it kind of, but he gets it over to number 9. Kicks it out to the three-point shooter in the corner. OG with the rebound. OG's going to bring it up the court now, coming straight up the middle. Comes across the timeline, looking, gets it over to Mikhail, left-hand side. He's dribbling through the legs, looking. Coming around a Precious screen kind of, gets Precious on the inside. Precious makes a move, baseline. Throws up a bullshit shot like he flicked it up, man. Come on, guys. Semi-fast break hit by Minnesota. Kicks it out to Julius. Julius back out to Naz Reid. Finds the shooter in the corner. They miss it. Josh Hart with a rebound. Here goes Josh Hart. Full head of steam. Slows down now. Comes across the timeline. Mikhail, right-hand side, gets it over to Brunson to the left, left-hand side. You got OG trying to get position here. Gets it on too deep in the corner. He turns around, drives, spins. He's not looking to shoot it. Mikhail gets it on the right-hand corner. Misses a three-point shot. OG with the rebound. Back to Josh. Josh stepped back to the 3. Now it's back in Brunson's hands. Brunson top of the key. Dribbling, gives it over to Josh. Josh just pulls up for 3. He has to. Shot clock was going down. Julius ends up with it. Here he comes across the timeline. Julius is looking. In and out. Crossover going right at Mikhail, lays it up easy with the left hand. Super easy. So Knicks won a timeout, I think. Or was this a delay of game or something like that? I don't know what's happening. Shout out to Naz Reid. Naz Reid is a New Jersey native, part of the Jelly fam. If anybody remember those guys, I think he's one of the only ones that actually went pro from the Jelly fam. Shout out to the Jelly fam era. Juice McBride is back in. Josh is out again. So Josh has a little strain. It looks like he was holding his left shoulder in the back. Brunson just double moved there, gets all the way to the basket, gets fouled from behind. Naz Reid is complaining about a foul, but it wasn't on him. It was on the person that's with him. Look at this, Kareem Grant. No doubt, still no Shamit. Like, Tom Thibodeau's a bitch, bro. You know? But don't you dare say anything about that. Like, I don't understand. Like, certain nights he'll play certain guys, and you're like, why is he playing this rotation? And then the next night he don't play them. You know, like a game like this, like I think Shamit would excel in a game like this against Minnesota. I think this would be a good game for him. But then Jericho Sims wouldn't play also. Let's say if Cat was ready, then Jericho Sims wouldn't play. You know, so you play guys certain nights, you know, and certain nights you don't play them. And there's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason why certain guys aren't playing. It's ridiculous. You know? You're supposed to be playing positionless basketball, which I hate. You know, shout out to Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. You know, their little podcast that they do is really good because they're speaking from my perspective because those guys are like around my age. They're older, a little older than me, but they're around my age. You know, and they say a lot of things, man. Positionless basketball is ridiculous, man. Precious is not a center, but they got him playing center. He's not a center, though. You know, but just because he could play like center, you know, that they got him playing center. You know, it's ridiculous. There goes Naz Reid shooting threes, launching out there. You know, the biggest, strongest dude out there, and he's out there shooting threes. It's ridiculous. It's one thing if you could shoot threes, but it's like your whole game is just shooting threes. So who is in the post? There's a whole portion of the game of the court that's not being utilized anymore. So anyway, finishing up this burger here. Just eating burgers. I know I'm saying burger, right? But there's no bread. I know you guys noticed I'm not eating any bread. I gave up bread too. I don't really eat bread like that. Sometimes I eat bread, you know, depends if I feel like it. But I think about bread the same way that I think of cake or cookies or something, you know. OG gets a 3-point shot in the corner. He knocks it down. Did not really look good coming off his hands, but it went in all net. Here comes the Minnesota Timberwolves here. Number 4, their point guard is actually pretty good, number 4. He gets the ball back now, top of the key. Comes around the Naz Reid screen. Dribbling him in between his legs, lost a little bit. Double cross inside to number 8. Wasn't able to seal the deal. But good look there. Definitely a good look there by number 4. Let me get his name. Number 4 is Dillingham. Actually a really decent point guard there off the bench. Deuce now. Deuce is not a point guard. OG gets it. Top of the key. He's going at 3 defenders. Step back, jump shot in front of 3 defenders. No good. Naz Reid with the rebound. Over to number 9. 9 launches it. Knicks want a timeout or something. I don't know. Minnesota wants a timeout. So the Minnesota coach is kind of like pissed off a little bit about something. The game is sloppy. It's not really a fun game to watch. It's not really the best game to watch. Not for nothing. I don't remember many games this year where it's been fun to watch. It's been one of the worst, worst seasons of the NBA for Knicks fans. I want to say, like some nights we'll score 140. Okay, cool, you know, but it's not really necessarily the most memorable game scoring wise and stuff. You know, a lot of 3-point shots. The pace might be up a little bit, but it's not necessarily exciting. Like we beat the Bucks and we destroyed them. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like an exciting destroy. Like, how do you score 140 points and beat a team by like damn near 30 and it's boring? How is that possible? But that's the style of play in today's NBA. It's not like how it used to be, man. It's like it's a different game, definitely. You know? And then there's just the way that Tom Thibodeau's coaching the team and the way that things are, you know, the rotations and stuff. We're like grinding it out every single game, and it's not fun to watch. I've been doing silent protests. I was gonna do one today, but I was behind. I was a little bit late today. I was gonna do another silent protest where I would do like a little pod before the pod. You know what I'm saying? I think I might do that. Oh God, I think I might do that again for the next pod. We'll see. We got some snow coming up, guys. In New York, we got a blizzard coming. I really don't know. I know my wife was telling me about it. Let's check out New York City, New York weather. New York 5-day forecast. So this is just looking at the weather here. Saturday is supposed to rain a little bit. 45 degrees is not bad. Sunday, that's where the storm comes. And then I see Tuesday, you see it's 19. You got 9 degrees, 11 degrees there. I know you guys see it. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are going to be miserable days. Monday also. So if it snows really bad Sunday, guys, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are going to be miserable days out there. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's not too bad. So I'm looking at precipitation and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but we'll see. It's supposed to be snow, so just prepare for it, guys. Get ready for all of that. Let's put this up here just so it can be a little bit bigger. 81 to 78. All right, so it was a Knicks inbound here, and then I don't know what happened. Are we live right now? No, that was they called something. So OG just got some free throws off of a botched play. A lot of botched plays, nothing really happening out there. So if OG could score, it'll get it up to 78. So we're behind again. Now I'm noticing that it's the end of the third quarter, but I still got a whole minute left. This freaking Gotham Sports app is trash, man. So I got a whole 54 seconds left, and I see it says the end of the third quarter. So I'm just watching. 78 to 78, trying to see where the score is coming from. Anthony Edwards has it. You got Mikal Bridges backing up on him. Anthony Edwards setting him up for the three. He drives on the inside, looking for the shooter. Number 4 gets it. Naz Reid again with a three-point shot. I mean, that's garbage. Just launching three-point shots. He's the biggest dude on the court, and he's like got the most three-point shots. It's ridiculous. 5 for 5 for 3 today with 19 points. What happened to the scoring on the inside? What happened to that type of game? The big men don't play that game no more. It's weird. Cameron Payne now. Cameron Payne's a point guard, but he's in the corner often. Here he goes, drives, gets it on the rim there, just sort of rebound, just can get it. Knicks did get the offensive rebound. Deuce ends up with a three-point shot, no good. Naz Reid with the rebound. Just talked about him. Anthony Edwards now driving. Kicks it out to a corner 3, no good. So anyway, that's 81 to 78. This guy Naz Reid is looking like Larry Bird out there with these three-point shots, man. It's ridiculous. So, it is what it is, man. This is today's NBA. Hart. This guy Hart is definitely like a mutant, man. He gets hurt, and he gets whacked. He gets slammed. He gets hit on the drive. He still makes the layups. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he's able to play all these minutes and whatever and not get hurt. He's been around, with the Knicks for a while now. Been like a battery. Played a lot of power forward last year, because of injury and stuff, And now this year he's basically playing point guard next to Brunson, doing his best Westbrook impersonation with the triple doubles and stuff. And he gets hacked and whacked. I think he hurt his nuts last night, the last game, and then he hurt himself today. So, the guy is constantly hurting himself, man. But he's always showing up. Brunson the same way. Brunson takes nights off sometimes. But, if I bet you they force him to take the day off. A lot of times I bet you like Brunson probably would just play. But I bet you the staff forces Brunson to take the night off. Shout out to Kareem. He says, I dislike the fact that we play like we all are 6'1". Yeah. Knicks play small. They play very small. But, not for nothing. We got like 5 guys. Our whole starting lineup plays the same. Like Brunson's the only guy that could create his own shot and post up a little bit. I don't see the difference between Mikal Bridges, OG, and Mikal Bridges, OG, and Cat. I don't see the difference. They're all the same player. Just they're all different sizes. They're all 3-and-D players. Mikal might shoot a little bit of mid-range a little bit better. Cat likes to shoot the 3. He likes to drive to the basket. OG's the same way. Like, she shoot the three and drive to the basket. Neither one of them, none of them can really finish on the inside as far as scoring. I think Mikal might be the better finisher out of all three of them. You know, so it's weird, man. We're just in a weird place with these Knicks. Like I'm trying to tell you, we need we need a mix. We need like a change, a mix up. Something needs to be changed, man. So I don't know. I see a fan just hit a half court shot, and then he went in and found Ben Stiller and gave Ben Stiller a hug. So that's good, man. That's like having the right frame of mind. They give you an opportunity to get on the garden floor, and instead of walking off, use the opportunity to go meet your favorite celebrity. Why not, right? They go Marbury. Marbury seemed like he is glowing. Shout out to Doc Gooden, man. Doc Gooden is still kicking. You know, Doc Gooden has like 9 lives, man. How many times has Doc Gooden made it seem like he wasn't gonna make it, man? But Doc Gooden's still here. You know, Doc Gooden's still here. Substance abuse and stuff, still kicking, still showing up. Yeah, this Shaman thing is crazy, man. We wasted the whole season with Shaman. Now we can't even play him. Simple alley-oop play there, pick and roll with Minnesota. You got Conley to Gobert. Oh shit, my fucking laptop is dying, guys. Plug this up. All right, we're back in business. All right, so it looks like the Knicks just scored. Let me move this up here. All right, so hopefully my computer doesn't turn off. Conley now in and out, dribbling guarded tightly by Deuce, but got blocked by Precious. Just because Precious could block a shot here and there, he should not be a center. He goes IQ now. IQ crossover. He drives against Conley, travels his ass off, and the referee's called it. He traveled his nuts off. Yo, this guy, I got in arguments on the internet, you know, on I forgot what platform, you know, but I get in arguments with people about Deuce. Deuce cannot, it was group chats. Deuce cannot dribble. For somebody that has the body of a point guard, he has zero handle. He has zero handle, and his handle's improved. His handle has improved, but he can't dribble. He's not a point guard. That's number one. If you can't dribble, then you can't be a point guard. He's a short shooting guard, dude. Naz Reid, the biggest play on the court, just put up a bullshit layup attempt there just now. Cam just drove, got Precious on the inside on the cut, gets a 2-hand jam. So Precious is active, getting up there on the scoreboard and stuff. You know, but people are gonna say, "Oh, we need to start him at center." You know, he's a center. He's a center. He's a center. Anyway, Eagles number 4 coming around the screen, gives it back to Naz Reid with another 3-point shot, and he knocks down another one. This motherfucker here, Larry Bird in the flesh, Naz Reid, man, another 3-point shot. I believe that's 6 for 6 for 3. So anyway, Precious has it now, looking, dribbling. He had a wide open baseline. He should have just went to the basket, but he didn't. Ends up getting it back on a pick and roll, throws up a bullshit shot. OG with the offensive rebound. Josh jab step, kicks it back out. Deuce has it now. Deuce gets into the same spot. Can dribble, can advance, has it, drives, kicks it back to Josh. Josh, stutter step. He gets into the paint. Right-handed shot, air ball. He's looking for a foul. Here comes the Wolves. Naz Reid driving all the way to the basket. Bullshit layup attempt. He can't score. He can't go to the basket, can't score, but he can shoot threes. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. My heart is definitely Wolverine, man. Yo, look at this. Wolverine Michael Jackson. Look at this shit. Yo, I don't know if you guys seen this, man. This is hilarious. I saw this on Instagram yesterday. Wolverine, Wolverine. That is hilarious, yo. Yo, the mashup is fantastic, man. It looks like it works like that. Michael Jackson, Wolverine. Unbelievable, man. If anybody wants to share that with somebody, man, I'm gonna put the link this picture in the freaking chat. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna put the link to that picture in the chat. Lord have mercy. Wolverine. Yeah. Knicks are down by 7, dude. Knicks are down by 7. This is a boring ass game. Like, there's nothing really that Minnesota's doing per se that the Knicks can't control. The Knicks can't do anything about. It's like nothing really in particular. But it just looked like I forgot who said it. It literally looks like the whole Knicks squad is 6'1". Like, it seems like everybody on the Knicks is short today. So who is that? Who said that? My man Kareem Grant. I feel like everybody on the Knicks court is legit 6'1" today. Like, everybody's short. We're playing short. It's crazy, man. Logan Jackson, unbelievable. Wolverine. Wolverine. Oh my God, that is hilarious, man. Yeah, this team isn't fun to watch at all. I don't care what anybody. And there's people out there saying, "Oh, the Knicks, this and the Knicks, that and the other." And we should just be thankful, man. The Knicks don't look like a fun team to watch. Like, I'm trying my best to do these watch-alongs, but I can't because the gameplay is horrible. I feel like we played so much better last year. Last year we were exciting. This year it's like nothing's going on. Julius is in the wrong team. Whatever they're trying to do, like it's just not working for them there. Whatever Julius was doing actually worked for us. I think Julius and OG played well together. I thought they had really good chemistry together. Just that happened that Julius got hurt. But I thought OG and Julius played really well together. And have Precious back. It's gonna be backing up Julius was good. We had we didn't really have Mitch much, but we had Hartenstein, we had Mitch. We had both of those guys. So look at Precious. Precious drove, changed his mind, kicked it out, and then drove again and threw up a bullshit shot there where Goldberg just sent it to the nether regions there. Look him on the drive there, going and throw up a bullshit shot on Goldberg. It's weird. He's not a center, that's why. Precious gets it again. He's holding it. Good pass to Brunson. And then somehow Brunson gets the shot up and was able to score on this French guy. It's crazy. Precious can't score against the center, but then Brunson goes down and scores like he's not even 7 feet tall. Josh Hart, off a steal, gets a two-handed jam. Cat is up. Looking like he's wearing like an outfit from Arnold Schwarzenegger in Twin. Jesus Christ. Conley inside to Goldberg. Goldberg with his bum ass. Big for nothing motherfucker number 27. I actually like the number 27. Goldberg sucks, man. This game sucks. This game is terrible to watch. Yeah, that's true, man. Every game was live last year. A lot of action, a lot of energy. Hartenstein, Precious was feeding off of Hartenstein. Hartenstein was sticking up for us. DiVincenzo was getting loose on us. We ended up trading, Grimes because DiVincenzo was playing so good. Then Deuce McBride came alive and he was playing good. Like, we had a lot of action last year. It was a lot of fun to watch us play. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of fun. And we used to bully teams, We had an identity where we were actually bullying teams. This year, we don't really necessarily have an identity. We're kind of just a perimeter 3-and-D kind of team. You know what I'm saying? That we don't even play defense half the time, and we don't even make shots half the time. When the offense is kicking, we can score 140 easy. When the defense is kicking, we can outscore teams by 30. But often it doesn't. And then often guys are playing 50 minutes per game in a 48-minute game. Brunson driving, spin right at the foul line, knocks it down. Brunson is amazing, bro. He makes amazing shots. So, we need scoring. So, he's got to call his own number a lot of times, Like, we don't want him to do that, but how else are we going to score? 8 minutes in the fourth now. 8 minutes and 5 seconds on my clock, guys. I'm at 91-87. Trying to see if I can live this up here. Yes, I'm at 8:05. I see you guys are at 7:21. Like I said, sorry, got the sports app got me behind the eight ball. Edwards kicks it out to Julius. Julius on a left hand drive there. He had a shot, but he kicks it out to Edwards. Edwards finds the 3-point shooter in the corner. That's number 3, and he scores. All right, Deuce has it. He gives it over to Brunson. Brunson's bringing it across the timeline. Trying to get something happening. Knicks are not moving. Precious is there, going around the screen there. Brunson into the paint. Brunson is only looking for his own shot now. Finds Deuce. Deuce gets into the same spot that Brunson was in, and he knocks down a mid-range jump shot. 94-89 on my score here. 7:27. Edwards comes across the timeline. Kind of two-handed jam. Unbelievable. He went in there so slow. Was able to get high enough to get that two-handed jam on there. Precious caught that. Big time jam there by Edwards. He's actually like a vanilla basketball player too, man. There's nothing special about his game. He comes around the screen there, really slow to the basket, but just jumped up, was able to get high enough to get that two-handed jam. It wasn't even necessarily an exciting dunk, but he got up there to dunk. Slow, gets up, hangs in the air, and gets a dunk there. It wasn't really necessarily an exciting dunk, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. 97-89 now. Knicks are just, we just cannot get over the hump here. Brunson with a crossover on Edwards. Edwards got caught. Brunson now still being guarded by Edwards. Edwards got a lot of confidence now. Brunson with an in and out, kicks it out to Josh in the corner, left right hand side, short 3-point shot. So nobody can score except Brunson here. Julius brings the ball up, kicks it back out now. Edwards is feeling the in and out, but Josh caught the backdoor steal there. He throws it out. They're going to call a foul on Julius. So Julius wants to review it. I don't think that's a play that you review. But Josh is saying clear path, like Julius wants to review it. Steal. So I'm just watching. So Edwards got the steal from behind, and Josh has it. And then Julius literally fouls Josh Hart, and he wants them to review it. It's a clear foul. It's clearly that you made the foul. You literally pushed him with two hands, pushed him to the floor, and he wants the coaching staff to review it. Let me see what's going on over here on Twitter here. Nothing really. Just looking at Marbury, man. Marbury looks fantastic, man. For everything that we know Marbury's been through in his career and stuff, just taking a look at him, man, he looks great, bro. The energy, he's so happy. He's selling these glasses, the two-tone glasses that can actually, you can play music. Some of them, most of them, you could change it from clear to dark. He's rocking the Kith, clothes and stuff. Beautiful smile, man. Just happy, man. It looks like he's so happy. So I hope that's true. Hopefully he's in good spirits and stuff. That it's what we're looking at is really what's happening. It's good to see people in their element, man. Good to see people doing good. Good to see people, that come up from bad times and create some good times, man. It's good stuff there. Shout out to the Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves today. Right now, Edwards is cooking for them with 28. Off the bench, you got Naz Reid with 6 3-pointers today, 6 for 6. On the Knicks side of things, OG got 15. You got Mikal with 12. You got Jalen Brunson with 24. Cameron Payne helped us in that first half with 18 points there. So that's good for Cam. Brunson right now is the only one that's cooking right now, but he's 9 for 20. Nobody else really got it going here. OG has 15 points, but he's only 4 for 8 from the field. Mikal Bridges has 12 points, but he's 5 for 15. So it's not like anybody has a knack out there. It's all Brunson. But right now it's 97-89, and it looks like, the Knicks just don't have it, man. It looks like, we don't have it. I mean, right now we just made Crunchtime, so this is the halftime of Crunchtime show. We finally made it to Crunchtime, and like I said, the energy doesn't look right. As I'm looking at the score go up during a timeout, we still had timeout on my clock, guys, but I'm just watching the score go up, 99-89. Nostalgic says, I'm tired of Precious on his team, and make the trade already. Precious is actually contributing today, 6 points. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks again. So he does contribute. He does contribute. But he should be contributing off the bench. That's it. That goes without saying that if Cat was playing, Precious wouldn't be playing at all. And that's Tom Thibodeau. So I mean, Precious does have a place here, but I just think that the problem is the forwards. Our starting forwards doesn't fit right. I don't think the answer is to start Precious. I would hate to lose Precious, because I think Precious does help. But something's going on with our starting lineup, man. That needs to fix. Our bench is not right either, because Rudy Gobert gets the rebound alley-oop there off a Minnesota drive. So that makes it 89-99. Knicks it down by 10. Brunson has it. Top of the key being guarded by number 9. Goes around Jericho's screen. Makes a good one. Mikal has it. Left-hand side. Looking. Nobody's cutting. Lord have mercy. Brunson has it now. OG comes over for the screen. He fades out. Josh has it now. Now Josh drives into the paint. Throws up a floater. That floater has not been working for him today. Knicks have nothing going. Nobody's looking to score. OG and Mikal are timid. Josh Hart is the only other player that's aggressive, and then there's only Brunson. Anthony Edwards with a step-back three-point shot right in front of Mikal Bridges' face. Mikal Bridges is supposed to be a defensive player there, but nobody seems to be afraid of Mikal. He's supposed to be a really good defender, wing stop, right? That's what we were saying before the season started. And not for nothing, I don't see anybody afraid of Mikal. Josh on the inside to Jericho. Jericho managed to kick it out to OG. OG is afraid to score. Gives it over to Mikal. He got to get it up. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Misses another shot. All right, so it's the 102-89. It looks like I don't know who called the timeout because Minnesota had possession. So I don't know who called the timeout there. But it's 102-89. And I just don't see the Knicks coming back. The energy out there just does not look good. It doesn't look like we have anything going. I see Julius Randle arguing with his teammates there. I definitely don't miss that about him. And right now they have Monica McNutt interviewing Jamal Crawford. And they're two of the best in the business there. Monica McNutt and Jamal Crawford, two of the best in the business. Shout out to Jamal Crawford, been doing some work with the Knicks. Actually been doing work all over. He's been getting his flowers there. Shout out to BJ Armstrong, was talking about him on his podcast. Jamal Crawford is one of the best, man. So I actually was on a Zoom call through NBA Top Shot. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. That's the NBA NFT website. And I actually won a contest to get on a Zoom call to talk with Crawford. And Crawford was dope, man. Crawford has an energy like as if you know him, and he's very engaging. He's very friendly. You know what I'm saying? Generous with his time too, because he was giving an interview and he could have just kept it short. He gave us a tour of his house. He showed us some of his memorabilia. He gave us some cool stories that I never heard before, and he gave everybody a chance to speak, you know what I'm saying? And he gave people thoughtful answers, not just one-word answers or not just into himself. He gave like insightful answers and stuff. He was like just conversating with us, and I just thought that was dope. He wanted to know more about us, too, on the Zoom call. So I thought that was great, So, he is the real deal. It would be dope to meet him, meet him in real life, So shout out to the good ones out there. There's a lot of guys out there with the ego, Shaq and all this. Shaq might be a good person, but he has an ego. I'm thinking about him. So I'm thinking about Busta Rhymes. Shout out to Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is an asshole. When you see Busta Rhymes talking, it seems like he's a genuine dude. But I met him a couple times, and every time I met him was not a good experience. You know what I'm saying? He's just an asshole. When the camera's on, he knows how to perform in front of the camera to make it seem like he's a nice guy. But in real life, he really is not a nice guy. And but Jamal Crawford is not faking. He really is who he says he is. I just think that's dope. Yeah, Strawberry got that glow, man. Coney Island to China. He just seems so free. He seemed like a guy that was trapped in Brooklyn, trapped in the Marbury Shadow, trapped in all of that. The New York City life, the American life, the lifestyle of the NBA player. I think he was engulfed in that. He hit the crossroads, whatever, ended up going to China, and I think this changed his life, changed his perspective. Right now he's saying all the right things. You could tell that he's learned a lot in life. You know what I'm saying? Searching for answers and that type of thing. His son looks fantastic. He looks like he's really close with his family and stuff. So that's good stuff, man. It's all good signs, man. So God bless Marbury, man. Definitely good stuff. I like to see people shining in their element. I love to see people in their element doing good. It's nothing better than that. Nothing better than seeing somebody in the element doing their shit. It's the best thing. As you get older, in my opinion, you tend to appreciate that more. Like watching people watching people in their shine, in their light. Oh God, Geraldine says, "Ero, please quit blaming the players I've been saying. It's Tibbs." I get you. It's definitely Tibbs. It comes right down to Tibbs because with this roster, we definitely can get the better production out of this roster. Game management, rotations, and stuff like that. So yeah, Mikal Bridges and OG might be kind of janky there. But we absolutely can get a better rotation going on here with what we got. OG now 3-point shot. He just heaved it up there and it went in. So something's going on with OG. I think his shot looks different. He's heaving it. He's kind of like heaving it up there. He's not really shooting it the way he normally shoots. He's kind of heaving it. So something's going on with OG. He still made it though. 102 to 102. So it's not good enough. Rudy Gobert inside there with OG, didn't even look at the rim. Gets it to Julius. Julius falls on the floor. He's going to get some free throws. But this is weird. You got guys that are 7 feet tall that got like a 6'7" guy in front of him and doesn't even look at the rim. It's today's NBA, man. It's unreal. Yeah, so Geraldine, let's talk about tips here, So I hope every time my sound goes out, the microphone isn't cut off. Anyway, if I was coaching the Knicks by now, I think Mikal Bridges would be coming off the bench. Right now I think Precious should start with OG, Mikal off the bench. I love Josh Hart and Brunson together. With Cat, I would definitely find minutes for Sims. If you're gonna play Sims, you don't want to play Hawk-Porty, play Sims. I would find minutes for Sims. You have Mikal off the bench with Cameron Payne and Deuce. You know what I'm saying? As far as the roster now, if he did that, then you would clearly see that certain guys could be expendable. Then a trade would be found through that, in my opinion. Right now Mikal Bridges is dribbling it in between two defenders there, and the referees just bailed him out. Knicks have nothing going. We're kind of wasting time. We're down by 12 at the moment. We got nothing going. It looks like we have no momentum, no way of manufacturing points. We don't know where the points are coming from. Nobody wants to shoot it. This is unbelievable. So Brunson has it now. We're trying to get Mikal free. Finds Precious now. Back to Brunson. Precious is standing there setting the screen. Precious is going down. Brunson is dribbling. Brunson's going to end up shooting it. Gobert just poked Brunson in the eye inadvertently. Or poked him in the mouth or something like that. But yeah, nothing's happening, man. There's no offense happening, and Brunson has to revert to trying to bait people into fouling him. So he got chopped in the throat, and then Brunson kind of sold that. So this is what we got to result. We gotta revert to. We gotta revert to doing stuff like that to get cheap points. So Brunson gets 93. It only works if he makes both free throws, right? Knicks embarrass themselves defensively again, yeah. But we're not allowed to talk about that. We're not allowed to talk about losses. Oh, the Knicks lost. Oh, you're grateful motherfuckers. The Knicks are 27-16. Wow, now they're 27-15, but they'll be 27-16 after this game. You know what I'm saying? You guys ain't grateful. We lost for 20 years. Tips have been so good to us. It's crazy. It's like being in a bad relationship. Like, yeah, you could be like, from a man's perspective, you could be with a beautiful woman, but if she's cheating on you, and she doesn't take care of you, and she's wasting your money and whatever, you don't know where she be at half the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust her. But she's the most beautiful woman you ever been with. You know what I'm saying? Never been with anybody as beautiful as her. You know what I'm saying? She make you look good when you with your boys and stuff, and you're all dressed up and you got your beautiful woman with you. Meanwhile, she's flirting with half of the people in the restaurant right in your face, or the club right in your face. You know what I'm saying? While you're at work, she you don't know what she's doing. But don't dare talk badly about her because she's the most beautiful woman you ever been with. It's crazy. Same thing with like on the female side, like, oh man, he's a nice guy. He's like the nicest guy I've ever been with. But meanwhile, he's cheating on me like crazy. Meanwhile, like he beats me. He beats me, but he's the nicest guy I've ever been with. You know what I'm saying? So, that's exactly what this Tom Thibodeau relationship is like. Like, yeah, man, he's like the best coach we've had in years, man. You know what I'm saying? How dare you say that we need to fire him? How dare you say that he's doing a bad job? Be patient. You know what I'm saying? You fickle ass Knicks fan. So okay, so we're not allowed to say anything bad about Tom Thibodeau. It's wild. It's wild, man. But Julius Randle, like that's I don't want to say that, but Julius Randle makes a mistake, and the whole world is coming to an end. It's crazy. I just don't understand. There's got to be something going on. I just don't understand people where they come from with their different narratives and the stuff that they say. Like I remember like people like complaining about Frank Ntilikina. Like I would complain about him. He's not that good. I would just simply say something like that. But people say, oh, what he does, it doesn't show up on the box score. Like where does that come from? Frank Ntilikina, what he does doesn't show up on the box score. Frank Ntilikina is trash. He's not even in the NBA now, if I'm not mistaken. But we used to battle with that, and Frank is not even 30 yet. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We used to battle about certain players, and it's the narratives. The darndest people say the darndest things. Fans say the darndest things, man. Just don't understand. So Knicks will be 2025 and 26 champs. I'm with you, baby. It says may need roll bench. Maybe need to bench either Mikhail or OG. Yeah, I just mentioned benching Mikhail. I think I would do that if I was the coach. I think I would do that. That would organize the team a little bit better, and then the front office could make a sound decision based off of that. Gangstar, shout out to Gangstar. I love Gangstar. Gangstar A says we don't have an offense or offensive system. People hate when I say this, read and react offense. Knicks have a read and react offense, like we have a person that's the ball handler, and you have to make reads. Guys have to cut, guys have to move without the ball. Shout out to Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague said that Tom Thibodeau doesn't coach during the game. You know what I'm saying? He might call a timeout, he might be upset about whatever, but he's not coaching during the game, he said. He doesn't coach. As far as other coaches out there, they actually have input on what they want guys to do out there. But he said Tom Thibodeau doesn't do that. And that's true. You watch Tom Thibodeau out there. Tom Thibodeau, like he's not coaching the game. You see him upset. Oh, Jesus Christ, that type of thing. But he's not actually out there coaching, telling guys what to do, or nickel and diming guys as far as running plays and stuff like that. He doesn't do that. He just has guys running sets. Kind of, like active sets where guys just know they need to move and do whatever. It's read and react. So if the ball handler has to make the right pass, based off of what's happening out there. You know what I'm saying? It's that could work, but the Knicks don't have a clear-cut way of manufacturing points the way a lot of good teams do. A lot of good teams, they come down in a set, almost like a chess set. Like when they come down, they know how they're going to set the other team up every single time. Like if you're playing chess, you know how to set your pieces in a certain way to put your opponent in a position where you're like you have the advantage. The Knicks don't play that way. We never play that way. We play well when we're just like dominating the right particular team. Like Denver, we play against Denver. We just match up well against Denver. They have a center, and we just match up well with teams like that. Shout out to the Bucks. We match up well with a team like that. That's why we destroy them when we play them. You know what I'm saying? So, just look at some of all of our games where we blow teams out by a lot. It's typically the same type of team. And now every time we get cracked, it's always the same type of team. Like Detroit and OKC. Two different teams, two different records, but they play similar. Shout out to Houston. Houston is actually a good team. They're actually volatile, really volatile team. But they play a lot like OKC and Detroit, and the Knicks cannot play those teams. Atlanta also, they play very similar to OKC, Detroit, not like that. They play very similar. The Knicks cannot beat those teams. We just can't beat those teams. You know, now here we are in Minnesota getting embarrassed here, even though we did embarrass Minnesota in their own place. You know, we blew them out. You know, but today we're getting embarrassed. More likely because Cat is not there. If Cat was there, we probably would be playing a lot better. You know, so we're missing one of our best players. You know, so that goes without saying. So you can just chalk that up, say, oh well, the Knicks are missing Cat, so that's why we lost. That's an easy cop out. You know, but outside of that, man, there's something clearly missing with the squad. You know, I think it's internally. We definitely can get it done internally. You know, right now the Knicks got Mikal Bridges on a curl play. He knocks down the three. But it's too little, too late now, man. 10, excuse me, it's 3 minutes right now. I'm at 109.97. Let me see if I can move this up closer. Yep, I'm not live. It's another thing too, man. I got the Sports app keeps running where it's not live. Precious has it now, gets it over to Brunson, barely gets it across the timeline. Mikal pump fake now, crosses over, looks to get Josh baseline, find OG in the corner. OG fakes it. Nobody wants to shoot it. Brunson has it, gives it over to Mikal. Mikal drives, and then he kicks it out. Josh doesn't want to shoot it. Now Josh has to shoot it and gets blocked by Gobert. So nobody wanted to shoot it just now. So there goes again. We got a bunch of pussies on our squad, man. Mikal don't want to shoot it. OG don't want to shoot it. Nobody wants to shoot it. You know, we had plenty of shots on that possession just now, but not one Nick wanted to shoot it. Now here goes Brunson, got to force it now. Gets it over to Mikal. Mikal driving, gets it to OG. He launches it. OG again just heaved it up. He heaved it up. He didn't shoot it like he normally shoots it. He just kind of heaved it up on the side. So Edwards comes down, transition 3-point shot, and there it goes. And there he goes, really excited, 112-97, and that's the game, I think. I think there's no way the Knicks are coming back now. It's not enough time. Got a minute and 51 seconds. Brunson drives and blows a layup. Hopefully my audio is not messed up because my audio is messed up. So, yeah, man, there's no way the Knicks are coming back right now. We're, on your clock, guys, I see 111 is 114-98. And for me, guys, I think I'm done watching. So I'm Xing out. So that's become a trend where like a minute, 2 minutes left in the game, and I don't even want to watch this game no more. So, I mean, we can close it up right now, guys. Look, Mikal Bridges had 15, 6 for 17 today. Four rebounds, 5 assists. You know, zero impact on the game, in my opinion. Zero impact on the game. OG also 5 for 10. You know, he had 10 rebounds. You know, three assists. So that's an anomaly. Him getting 10 rebounds is an anomaly. He barely rebounds. You know, this year might be one of his worst rebound seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at OG. OG's averaging 4.6 rebounds per game this year. That's actually one of his worst seasons rebounding. 4.6 rebounds for his career. In his rookie season, when he averaged 20 minutes per game. In his second year, he averaged 20 minutes per game. He averaged 2.9, 2.5 rebounds per game. You know, after that, 5, 3.9 1 year in Toronto. 3.9. 3.9 is atrocious, man, for a rebounder. Here he is, 4.6. So it's like in his first 2 years with the Knicks, 4.4 rebounds his first year and 4.6 his second year. That's atrocious, man. You know, tonight he had 10 rebounds, you know, but fans will talk about OG as if he averages 10 rebounds per game. No, he averages 4.6, my dude. That's not going to cut it. That is not going to cut it, man. 18 and 10 today, though. Jericho Sims out there. He only played 19 minutes, 0 points, 5 rebounds. You know, Jericho Sims made one mistake, you know, where he made an offensive play that didn't really work out. And then on the opposite end, he got lost on defense. Tom Thibodeau called timeout and never put Jericho back in. You know, now it's been Precious the rest of the game. Precious hasn't came out since then. You know, much since then. 36 minutes for Precious. 6 points. 6 points and what is this? 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. People are going to see the 3 blocks and they're going to over-exaggerate how good Precious played today. Precious did play good. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he's a backup guy. Outside of that, you got another guy. Huck didn't play. You got McBride, 19 minutes, 4 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. That's not going to cut it either. You know, so we got issues, man. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating watching this club. You know, we got a lot of issues with the rotation, and you know, we have players that should be playing that aren't playing. We had opportunities in the beginning of the season to improve the roster that we didn't because we were waiting for Shamit. And now Shamit's not hurt, and Shamit cannot get off the bench today. What the hell's going on, man? Everything is pointing right at Tom Thibodeau. And it's putting Leon Rose on the hot seat too, because now Leon Rose has to make a decision now. So the decision is now, like, do we make a harsh decision where we trade a player away that we really don't want to, only because Tom Thibodeau is screwing up things? You know what I'm saying? Or do we just like wait, internally, call up a TJ Warren or something like that? Do we do something like that internally and force Tom Thibodeau to use those guys? You know what I'm saying? Or hope that he would use it, because it doesn't seem like the Knicks are forcing Tom to do anything. I know for sure I don't want to see Tom Thibodeau coaching the team next year. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, he did his job. It's time to get another voice in there. And it might be too late. It might be too late to get another voice in there. I think we probably should have gotten a new voice in there before the season started. But we ended up trading for Cat in training camp, right at the beginning of training camp, right before media day. So that was that kind of was a mistake. So it put the Knicks on their heels, So now we're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So I don't know, man. I hate to be Leon Rose, man, because he's on the hot seat, man. Does he make a move, to improve the team, or is there just something that Tom Thibodeau needs to do on his end? So it might be a mixture of both. I know you got to keep the players accountable, but I think Josh Hart and Brunson, I think those guys are doing that. I think internally the Knicks are definitely holding each other accountable. Cat has been saying different things too, man. So guys are talking out there. They are keeping each other accountable. But my thing is, do we have the right mix of guys here? And I just don't think we do. I don't think we have the right mix of guys here. But I also think we don't have the right coach. So, like I said, I'm just kind of like talking in circles here. But it's kind of weird, man. Anyway, definitely a bad loss. We can't win them all, though. That's what somebody's gonna say. Our record is now 27-16. Let's take a look at the standings. NBA standings. Take a look at the standings. Right now, the Knicks are still in third place. So this makes us 27-16. Look at the Bucks. We just beat the Bucks, 22-17. So if we lose today, that'll probably put them within like a game or so behind. We played more games than them. So anyway, they're catching up to us. Eventually, their games will be caught up to the amount of games that we play, and then you'll be able to gauge it a little bit better. But we're dangerously close to certain teams. Orlando Magic's getting healthy. I anticipate Orlando Magic going up. But we'll have to see here, man. So it's not like a panic at all. Not a panic. Knicks are actually in the driver's seat. Even though we're close to the Bucks and Magic, we're very close to the Celtics too. The Celtics are not necessarily playing the best basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're kind of like in flux a little bit, where we actually are still good. You know what I'm saying? But we have so many flaws that that we all can see that we're just going to be a second round knockout. And that's just wishful thinking that we're going to get to the second round. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Fire the coach, make a trade. I don't know what say you, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. It's been Die Hard Knicks Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before we get out of here, before I hit the end, I'm going to play that old video for Julius Randle. This will be the last time I play it. But this is when he was on, I think, Jimmy Fallon's show. You know what I'm saying? And he did like a little song and stuff. You guys exactly know what I'm talking about. But I'll push play on that real quick, and then I'll come back and say goodbye, and then we'll do the outro and get up out of here. So let's do that.
Make the magic last for more than just one night. If we just get to it, I know we could break through it just one.
Ebru is a beast.
Yeah, so that actually was one of my old outros, man. But anyway, I just played that just for Julius Randle. That'll be the last time I play that. Julius Randle, I actually wouldn't mind having him back on the Knicks, but that's a conversation for another day. Anyway, PD, this is Paris Duggar. Dead legs, bad coach, terrible coach. It is what it is, man. Geraldine says, great show. Definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in always. I like that, man. So anyway, it's your boy Eru, Die Hard Knicks Podcast. We up out of here. Enjoy the outro, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I think we play Sunday. Let's do that too. Let's take a look at the Knicks games. before we get out of here, we play Atlanta. Oh my God, we play Atlanta. So we beat the 76ers. We look at this, man. We lose. Let's start with the Thunder. We lost against the Thunder. We beat the Bucks. We lose the Pistons. We beat the 76ers. We lose to the Timberwolves, the Hawks the next, and then the Nets. So Hawks is going to be a tough game at 3:00 on Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day. The Nets we should be able to win. The Kings, Grizzlies, the Nuggets. We got some games coming up, man. So I can predict the Knicks losing to Atlanta. I can predict us beating the Nets. I can predict us. Let me see. I think we could beat the Kings. The Grizzlies. It's going to be a rough matchup. I think we could beat the Nuggets if we're healthy. But the Knicks. This is the team the Knicks are. Anyway, without further ado, we up out of here. Dire Knicks podcast. 4 fingers to the four. Taking a thumb salute. I'll catch you guys on Martin Luther King Day, possibly tomorrow. We'll see. Goodbye.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.